4 o'clock p.m. and you know what time it is. It's time for How You Doing Thursday. It's time for that Rojas the Next Level show. So hit that thumbs up and watch the show. And guess what? If somebody tells you to do something, you say, get out of here. I'm looking at the Rojas the Next Level show. How you doing?
Oh, man. People are probably wondering, what the hell are we talking about Black Friday?
Yeah, I tried to stop the live stream so I could change the title, and it was like not having it at all.
So who's ever here, let me look at the chat. Like, okay, if you're watching the replay, the title is probably different.
Yes, it will be 100% guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I still got that video. But if you are watching us live right now, it's funny if I say that like right now, like if somebody's watching it, they're like, wait, is this live or is this not live? So this is December 1st at 10 a.m.
1982.
1982. And yeah, it says Black Friday Super Sales Live Show. That was the title for our last live show from a couple weeks ago. So yeah, if you're here, we're not talking about Black Friday stuff. I mean, we could. But shit, I'm late. It's noon here. Come on, Cyclone, get it together. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share the link around. And if you guys could do me the favor and do the same. How many hours do you stream? Oh man.
Yeah, it's weird that it changed the title. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, no idea. It's all good. Okay. Just shared it in the group. Shared it in the group. But anyway, hope everyone's doing good. Before we begin, make sure bye then. No, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. Don't worry, we're not leaving. We're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. So hope everyone's doing well. Make sure you guys do check the description below before we begin. Get that VPN service. It's starting to become a bigger thing to have, a more serious thing to have. I know we've covered stuff in the past where it comes to, just like protecting yourself, but it's now like I was just telling this to Next Level, like it's on TV commercials. You're starting to see it on billboards. You're starting to like really see it out there, and it's not just for promotions. It's because you need it. So yeah, check the description below.
And while you are down below, you want to make sure that you're also checking out BuzzTVGlobal.com. We have special edition releases that are out on their website right now. You can check it out. I wish I could open this and show it to you, but I'm not going to open it until I do the review on my channel. So make sure you check out BuzzTVGlobal.com.
I like how you say, like, check it out below. While you're down there. While you're down there below.
While you're, below and down there. While you're below and down there. Below and down there.
Oh, wow. So anyway, hope everyone's doing well. I just shared the link. I'm sure. Hello from planet Earth. What's up, Serge? I'm sure there's going to be some people rolling in. They're probably looking at the title like, what? Black Friday.
Change the title then.
And we can't change it right now. I can't go directly to the thing, or then it'll just kill it. It'll just kill it. So it's fine.
You think so?
Yeah, we've done it before. This isn't our first rodeo.
I did it on my channel.
You changed it and it changed it?
Yeah.
And we're still live on your channel?
Yeah.
I don't know. If you want to try it, you can. I have a feeling it's gonna.
Okay, well, fine. Just leave it. Whatever. Just roll.
It's gonna die.
So the title of the live stream, we're just gonna start off with something nice and easy, something that's light. It's a question to you guys. We'll give you guys a few minutes to answer, but there was an article that came out today on the streamingadvisor.com, and it was talking about how many hours a week people stream content. So the question to you guys is, before we get into the article, is how many hours a week do you stream content? And if you can go a little bit further, how many hours a week per device do you stream content? So we're talking about your phone, your TV, maybe a tablet or a computer. If you could break it down even more, that would be even better. But can you give us a ballpark on how many hours a week do you stream media? Now, I don't want to include YouTube because I feel like that would make it an unfair number. So let's keep it to TV shows and movies. What do
TV
you think?
shows, movies, no live TV, because YouTube does have live TV. So no live TV.
Yeah.
And don't include you if you're watching. Well, no, because YouTube does have movies and TV shows.
Yes, they do. Yes, but most people, let's be real. Who's really watching movies and TV shows on YouTube?
I don't know.
Not our subscribers. No.
Probably not.
No.
Okay. So as you guys are thinking about it, I'm just gonna say a quick shout out to a few people that are here. What's up, Trevor? He says, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. Good evening.
Good
Purge
evening.
Tech. What's up, Purge? How's it going? Cyclone, glad you're here, even though you're late AF, but whatever. You're here. That's all that matters. Search Flicks, what's up? What's up, Latif? Good to see you. Haven't seen Latif here in a minute, but good to see you, man. What's up, Craig? What up, Craig? I always say it like from Friday. What up, Craig? Roland says, smack it, flip it, rub it down. All my shit is about to go down. And he says to answer your damn telegram. He left you a message months ago.
Who's that?
Roland. They see me rolling.
Oh, my bad.
My bad. Do you know how hard it is to get hold of Next Level? It's hard for me to get a hold of him. I'll send him a message and it's like shooting a dart in the dark. It's like, hopefully I hit him.
Did you just call me black?
No.
You see you can't see me in the dark?
No. Even if you're white, if it's dark,
Whoa.
what?
Whoa.
You just went racial with that one. Cyclone says Rojas is just mad because I'm in the future and he's still in what? Well, I just jumped and he's still stuck at 10 a.m. Are you in the future? Tell me the lottery numbers. It's because he's driving around looking for Surge Flick. What? What's up, Oscar? What's up, guys? I'd say about 5 hours a day. So Oscar is streaming about 5 hours a day. Cyclone says, I have proved Next Level has over 300 unread messages on Telegram.
He actually does. I sent him a screenshot and he looked at the top of it and he's like, 300 unread messages? I'm like, what do you want from me, bro?
I go through my spurges of stuff. I go through my splurges of stuff. So I'm trying to think, how many hours do I stream? What did Roland say?
Something about a shoe. I don't know these guys. These guys
Oscar. Okay, so Oscar says he says he streams about 5 hours a day. I'm trying. Okay, so the question is how many streams a day?
No, how many hours?
How many hours a day? Streams.
Yes. Yeah.
So okay, so Oscar says 5 hours. I'm streaming in a day. Movies.
No,
in-
a week.
That's hard. A
Okay,
week.
well, if you can calculate daily, then just multiply by 7. Shit.
Okay, so a week. Well, I'm trying to think. Like towards the night, I like to just wind down and throw something on. So if it's a movie or a TV show that I'm watching, Craig, is that 6 hours a day or 6 hours for the week? For me,
Yeah.
I would say, it varies. Some days I'm maybe like 3 hours. Some days might be like 6 hours. If I were to do that for the week, what up, 619? So anybody rolling in, the question is how many hours do you stream movies and TV shows for the week?
For the week.
So daily, I'm anywhere between 3 to 6 hours. So I don't know, maybe 20 to 30 hours a week.
Now, I thought this was going to be an interesting article for us to kind of like bring up in the beginning, because the people that we interact with and the people that watch us would naturally have higher numbers than the average person that's being talked about in the article, I would think. Right? Because we're all part of the, I would call the enthusiast crowd, right? This is where we get our knickers off, right? In streaming shit, right? So the average person may not care as much to stream as some of the enthusiasts that watch us, right? What's up, King Kong?
What up, King Kong? I gotta say it like that. What up, King Kong? Best name ever.
It just came up on my screen, so I said, "What's up?" I don't know.
I'm over here yelling at him. What up, King Kong?
619 says 70 hours, biatches.
Oh man, 30 to 4 hours a week, but I'm retired
Boston, UK.
from Boston.
No,
The
wrong
UK though.
Boston. You got to say it like UK.
Not American Boston. The UK. How does the UK say Boston? So American Boston. Okay,
Ooh.
it's funny. If you go to the United States, almost every single state has a different type of accent. I shit you not. And even depending on how big the state is, like California, and Next Level has attested to this. I say dude a lot apparently, and he's just like, I know you're from freaking Southern California. What up, bro? But if you 619. But if you go to like Northern California, they say hella for everything, like dude, or they don't even say dude, they're like, man, that's hella cool. I'm like, hella? Why does everything have to be hella? I'm like, dude, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, for the people in California, we just say Boston. 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 Like 619 says, hella is so North Cal. Exactly, right? It's weird how it is here in the States. But if you go to Boston, they say Baston.
But this is a different Boston. He's in the UK.
So how does the UK say?
I don't know. No idea.
I can't even say it. Boston?
Yeah, I don't know. But I wanted to bring this one up because this is a very good point. It depends on your addiction, one, and what's hot and on at the moment. So, like, let's say there's a new what? What did I miss?
King Kong says, around me, we have the village of New York and the village of California. We pronounce Boston in proper English.
Proper English.
It's Boston.
I don't know how to say it. I'm probably butchering it.
It's Boston.
And in Boston, UK, it's wicked cold, man. It's wicked cold.
It's Boston.
Okay, so that's a good point because let's say there's a new season of Game of Thrones that just came out, right? And there's like 10 seasons out already. I don't know. I'm just throwing out hypotheticals. Then you may stream more because you want to rewatch all 10 seasons before the new season comes out, right? So that's a good point because there's certain seasons where there's new shows being released and you're more inclined to really, can we get these people? Do we have moderators?
Wow, what's going on?
There's people talking shit.
Oh, yes. Find your love.
Thanks, Cyclone.
Oh, man.
What
Yeah,
was I saying before?
If you see any nonsense like this, somebody's desperate.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you might be more inclined to stream like all 10 episodes, right? So that's a good point. So it sounds like the enthusiast crowd or the people that watch us or us in general stream somewhere between 25 to 80 hours a week, which is a lot if you're streaming 80 hours a week. Like that's crazy. But hey, you do you, boo-boo. But let's say the average is for us is 30 to 40 hours. Two?
I'm just saying hi to Red Lantern.
Oh.
What's up, Red Lantern?
What's
Go
up?
ahead. Go ahead.
Let's say the average is 30 to 40 hours a week, right? For us, right? What do you think the average person streams in a week? Like, what do you think the number of this article is?
What's up, Kiko? He says, cheerio, chap. I would say the average...
619, we kind of talked about that in the beginning. It was a mistake. It will be changed after the stream.
Why is this stream? You know what? I have a better question for you, 619. Why are you late? Yeah. I would say, okay, so you're talking about average for the week?
Yeah, average for the week for the average person.
Why you say average? There's only a average person.
I mean, if we were talking about the average person and we're talking to the people that are watching this stream, you're not the average people.
Well, yeah, we're not talking about the people here listening. We're talking about
right. That's why I said average.
Average. Well, just the average Joe. It's not like our average subscribers. Got me all confused.
They understand. If you don't, I get it. It's on like King Kong. Okay.
Roland, he says, where do I send the money? Whose channel am I on? You're on Beyond the Streams right now.
Yeah, Beyond the Streams. Yeah, keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there.
Yeah, keep it there. I would say, ooh, that's a hard one.
Now,
a week, I would say, okay, 50 hours a week.
No, come on.
No,
come on.
Because I'm thinking
the
like
average enthusiast does 20 to 30 hours or 30 to 40. I'm not talking about an enthusiast at this point.
An average person, I don't know. Maybe like, okay, I have two numbers in mind. The reason why I said 50 is because I was thinking like, well, if there's like Game of Thrones or whatever these TV shows and like to binge, that's an hour each episode.
But the average person may not know how to binge all 10 seasons.
10 episodes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they may not know how to find all that stuff. The average person may only have one streaming service like Netflix or Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying?
Well, some shows just get thrown out like in complete seasons. Cobra Kai, I know it's only half an hour, but they get thrown out in complete seasons. And if they are out in complete seasons, they'll like to watch the whole thing. So I would say, because it's hard, man, that's hard. Because sometimes they do throw out every single episode, and sometimes you do have to wait a week. So I would say either 7 days a week for movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
20 hours.
All right, so let's pull up this article and see what it says.
If you're watching TV, hours add up. That's true, but we're not talking about TV. We're talking about just TV shows or movies. People now stream 6 hours of content a week. I don't think that's true.
I knew you were going to say that.
There's no way that's true because you have your weekends and not everybody is going out. Like if you're okay, be real here. If you go out and you're a party animal, you're just like, hell yeah, I go out. You go out, you're going to the bar, you're going to the club, you're going to, I don't know, strip joint, wherever you're at. I know what you do, Cyclone, but wherever you're at, if you're out there partying it up or going out or seeing family, whatever, the next day you're going to have a crash. You're going to be tired. You're going to be hungover, whatever the hell that is, which means you're going to be staying home on the couch, probably watching TV. 6 hours, dude. You could probably take care of that in 2 days easily.
What? I'm so confused by some of these comments.
So, okay, go ahead and break it down.
Well, they don't really do a good job breaking it down. So it says that it increases the amount of time they spend watching video on their mobile phones, while time spent consuming video on a TV set, tablet, computer continues to decrease. So we are consuming a lot more on our phones than a tablet or a PC or a TV. And I mean, that's true because we can carry it everywhere with us. If we're on the train, the plane, the automobile, or on the back of Superman, we can still consume our media.
This is the best comment right here. 6 hours. Poll takers must be TikTokers
Right?
because their attention span is like a few seconds. Yeah, but even if it was a TikToker, they sit in those apps for hours, just freaking scrolling. I don't know, man. I think
this is wrong. I think this is definitely wrong.
I think that's like way off.
So this article is literally a picture of this. It says use of devices for video of any kind in the past 30 days, and then it just has percentages. But like, it
Can
doesn't
you
really
shrink
give me a
that? That
whole
looks
lot.
awful.
It looks awful.
There you go. That's better.
But then you can't see it.
It's better.
And then it only has 2 paragraphs that say absolutely nothing. So I just saw the title and I thought it would be a good question to ask you guys. How many hours a week do you guys stream? So
Listen,
I thought it was pretty cool.
Ryan Downey from the streamingadvisor.com. You're an idiot.
Whoa.
Look, there's no
I'm not-
comments. There's no likes. I know it just came out today, but still, this guy's an idiot. About the author. I want to know what this guy knows.
You want to know what he knows?
I want to know what he knows. Click on the author. What's his background? Is he like some guy that lives in his mom's basement still?
Whoa. Why are we throwing so much heat?
Is he from Canada? That's why. He's from Canada.
No, he's not from Canada. These are just articles that he's written.
Oh, well, he's an idiot.
There's nothing on about him. I wonder if there's
I'm done with this guy.
streaming
Cyclone says, damn, Rojas, tell us how you really feel.
right?
619 says, I'm going to go comment and tell him he's full of it.
There's no about section on this website?
Click on that article again. There's got to be more to that article. Hit the back button.
Hold on.
Hit the back button.
No.
Click the damn back button.
I just want to look at the pretty picture.
No, what is that? Like slow ass Wi-Fi, Canadian Wi-Fi power? It's like, hold on, this broadcast has come from you from the letter M as in maple leaf.
Well.
Look, and you crash.
well,
He's like, no, you want to talk smack about my article? Your thing's not gonna work. People now stream 6 hours of content a week. Yeah, if we're talking about streaming in general, he's full of it, because if you're streaming TV, I think Craig said it, hours are going to add up. If you're streaming TikTok, dude, kids are on those apps for hours.
yeah, but I don't think they're including TikTok in their streaming repertoire.
Wait, go up to that title again. 6 hours a week. Just want to be sure I'm reading that right. 6 hours of content a week. If he's talking about YouTube, that, you know, we're about to kill an hour on this show, and people spend more time than just an hour on that. Red Lantern strip club, baby. But if we're talking about Netflix, same thing. If we're talking about streaming apps in general, movies or TV shows, same thing. Like any avenue that I look at this, there's no way that people are watching 6 hours a week. Movies, TV shows, TikTok, Netflix, YouTube, live TV, sports, like whatever you want to break it down. And I don't know why your internet's not working no more.
Yo, my internet is done. Maybe I don't know what's going on here. Wait, do I have a VPN on?
How many King Kong? There you go, King Kong. How many hours do Canadians research do a week? Or how do you say that? I said Trudeau. Trudeau.
Trudeau.
Trudeau.
No,
Trudeau.
Trudeau, like dough. Like you.
Why don't you spell it like dough then? DOUGH. And why you got to misspell
No.
true? There's an E in there. There should be an E between the D.
I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want.
They must be unemployed. That's nuts. Y'all are on the Babylon Bee of tech sites. True Dow. No, but it's dough. It's he's saying it's dough, like DOUGH.
Trudeau. That's Trudeau.
I see DOW as in Dow. All it's missing is the N word, down. Okay, I like that one. That one's better. Dough.
It's Trudeau.
Trudeau. Anyway, all right. What's next? What else we got?
I had a couple things here and there. You know,
Proper English. What's up, Gene? Good to see you, Gene. I'm learning here. I'm learning. You know, us Americans can't pronounce half the shit. We have to make up our own words. What's that sound?
I think I was clapping.
Well, click that button again so it goes away.
Is it gone?
Now it is. The Roku channel to launch NHL free ad-supported channel. Wait, I have questions. Is this live TV or is this like catch up or is this catch up?
It's relive. You'll relive. Oh my god. You get to relive the greatest moments in NHL history. So it's like reruns.
Oh, okay. So it's just on demand.
Yeah, and it's free. And all devices have the Roku app, I think. So for any hockey fans out there, you can check out the Roku channel.
Does anybody watch reruns of this stuff? Ooh, it launched today?
Today.
Wow.
You think I give you stale news here? I give you guys the latest and the greatest of
Oh,
all
man.
time.
So my question is, who the hell watches a game from 1999 hockey? Does anybody watch any sports replays whatsoever? Of any kind?
It could be good for white noise.
Yeah. And you come in, go! Yeah. While you're sleeping, you're like...
Yes! And then you go back to bed.
Or hockey. Well, no, I don't want to say hockey's worse. When it's like soccer and you're hearing the Spanish commentators and they're yelling, go,
Spanish?
go, go. It's like, oh shit. But hockey has the that big old freaking horn sound when they score. Cyclone. Oh shit, there you go. Laundry and football. Cyclone, why is it gotta be white?
No comment.
Yeah, see, Gene says no. He doesn't watch. Like, does anybody watch? You know what? Even if it's like the Super Bowl.
Some people have like a favorite player, and they could do like a tribute to a famous player. So everyone might like different. Like if they did a tribute to Michael Jordan, you'd be like, "Yeah, I watched this. He's not still playing, but you watch it."
I was about to say that. So I did buy a DVD pack about Michael Jordan's greatest games and how and I had all the games of all the finals, all 6 of them, and all 6 championships. And yeah, I actually watched that entire DVD set because I'm just like, holy crap, like this guy was so good at what he did. Like I could appreciate it more as I'm older, but at the same time, when I was watching it, I think the only reason why I even watched it to begin with is because a bunch of my cousins, we were all big Michael Jordan fans, and we literally just, dude, we got popcorn, we had ribs cooking, we had beer, like we had all kinds of food, and we turned it into a party just to watch those games again. We were just chilling. But when I think about it now, I was young, and I think about like how big of a waste of time it was because I'm like, wait, I could have watched all these games and just saw the greatest moments of those games instead of watching entire games.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they have some of that too. Anyways, this is a free Roku channel, so you're not paying for it. If you want to flip to it when you have the craving for hockey, then you can do it. Everyone has a craving for hockey sometimes.
Craig says, no, too long. Watch Sports Center. And see, that's what I'm talking about. If I miss a game, like right now, the World Cup. World Cup's going on. I'm huge when it comes to the World Cup. If I miss the game, so we have about 30 minutes. Well, technically about 20 minutes till the show's probably over because I need to get down there and get my setup for the World Cup. Costa Rica, as if you guys don't know, I'm half Salvadorian from my mom's side, half Costa Rican from my birth dad's side, and Costa Rica is in the World Cup. I think they have to win today to move on or something like that. I don't know. So yeah. Pew. Big shout out to Roland. Where's my thing here? Hey, where's my thing? There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Roland. Well, you still love me in the morning.
Yes,
Oh,
Roland,
man.
always and forever. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, dude. Super appreciate it. Guys running around for 90 minutes, not fun. Yeah, you kind of have to be very invested in who you're watching. A lot of Americans don't like soccer. We call it soccer, but it's football. Football, because we have so many other sports. We don't really care for it. But the thing is that this is the biggest sport around the entire world. These sports athletes make the most money out of any sport in the entire world. This is the most watched events out of any sport in the entire world. So I have a big history when it comes to like country versus country. Like I was training when I was a runner for Olympics at one point even. So I like it when I'm like, ooh, this country versus that country, or these athletes versus these, because these are like best of the best. So yeah, I don't know. I have a soft spot for the World Cup, and I will not watch a replay. If I miss it, I just check my phone to see what the results were. And I might want to see, like, if it says like, oh, the ending or blah, 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 I might watch like the last like 2 minutes and then I'm done. But I'm kind of, you know what? I am interested now that I think about it, about that hockey thing for Roku. If they'll show highlights, like relive the highlights of like Wayne Gretzky or some of the documentaries they had, like stuff like that would be kind of cool.
That makes sense. I think that's what they would do.
That would make sense. That would be cool. But now if they said like, oh, let's watch from 1998 Stanley Brown from the Hurricanes. I don't even know if that's a team. Probably is. Win the game to get them closer to the playoffs. I'll be like, what?
Okay, I'll give you some context. It says you can relive some of the best moments in the league's history and get a glimpse of the biggest sports stars of the ice. It also says that the channel will have a library of documentaries and other behind-the-scenes content similar to Roku's other sports-specific channels from the ACC, Pac-12, NHRA, and Spanish Football Club Real Madrid. So there's a bunch of stuff, right? So you're gonna be good there. But speaking of people.
609 says, is Stanley Brown related to Charlie Brown? I don't even know if that's a real person. Stanley Brown totally made that name up. So I guess it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see.
Speaking about people that like hockey, I thought that I would just keep it going. Canada finally gets Pluto TV. Oh,
you forgot to finish that sentence.
Huh? What?
The EH part.
Hey?
Yeah. Now you have to say the whole thing again.
Canada finally gets Pluto TV. Hey! Hey!
Oh, man. Canada had a good game in the World Cup today. What's up, Digital Slang? Yeah, but they were eliminated already. Like before the game even started. But it was a good game. Oh, yeah, I gotta hit you up, Digital Slang. Going to CES. Going to CES. All right, what do you got?
Pluto TV is officially streaming in Canada. The streaming platform came to define free ad-supported streaming in the US, growing from a startup to an integral part of Paramount Inc. Now it has a chance to grow up a bit. Canadians will get a very polished product that is a little different from the American version, but it is different in understandable ways. The Canadian version of Pluto TV will feature programming in English and in French, the two languages most associated with the country, and a large selection of the streaming channels from Chorus, a major provider in Canada. There will also be content from Paramount with over 100 third-party content providers. If its success in the US is any indication, Pluto TV will be huge in Canada. So there's that.
Huge.
This is also from your friend.
Fuck that guy. That Ryan Downey's an idiot.
Wow. Jeez.
Can't even complete an article.
I'll just keep this rolling. The Streamable I find is a better quality site. So if you guys are looking for info, Streamable is a good place to go to get info. I usually just for myself, I mean, here's a shameless plug, but I usually just get the articles by going to my website and scrolling through here. That's where I find a lot of my articles. So Netflix co-founder, I was wrong to delay ad-supported streaming. Live sports to only come eventually. That's such a weird sentence to say. Live sports to only come eventually? Is that even proper grammar?
Live sports to only come.
That can't be proper grammar, right? Yo, where's that King Kong guy? Is that proper English?
Yeah, is that proper English?
Is that proper English?
We need a check here. So he says that he should have pushed the ads sooner.
Yeah. So Netflix co-founder and co-CEO Reed Hastings spoke at the New York Times Deal Book Summit on November 30th, which was yesterday, and made more than a few headlines with some of his comments in a wide-ranging conversation in which the executive was not afraid to dive into more controversial topics. Hastings spoke about the company's recent launch of an ad-supported tier and his long resistance to ad-supported streaming. He said, "You're right to say I didn't believe in the ad-supported tactic for the US." According to a report from the Media Play News, and he says that I was wrong about it. Hastings credited Hulu with showing him that the light as to the wisdom of ad-supported streaming. Hulu launched in 2007 with both an ad-supported tier and ad-free tier and has grown up to 47 million global subscribers. So, yeah. What?
Roll in. He says, buy some vitamin E for next level's hair. So shiny.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
See, my hair always gets donations. I got to wear it down all the time. You know what I'm saying? People love my hair. You know?
King Kong says, Streamlabs. What? The Telegram link didn't work for me.
Well, oh, that's on my channel. It promotes my Telegram group.
Oh.
So I will check.
Yeah, thanks for rolling. Much appreciated.
Appreciate you, bro. Oh, if the link doesn't work for you, it means you've been banned for not setting a profile picture when joining. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all this other stuff, but basically Netflix says that they were late to the party. And I think that they were late to a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes that are going to be happening within the next year. And I think that they're making the right changes at the right time to kind of feed from one hand to the other. Like, for instance, the locking of accounts, forcing people to get their own account, and then creating a cheaper ad-supported tier. So then they get more revenue, even though it's an ad-supported tier, people still have to pay $5.99, $6.99, depending on your country. And that's $5.99 or $6.99 that they wouldn't be collecting because people were sharing accounts, right? So,
what? Disney sucks. Unsubscribed. What? What you talking about, Willis?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Disney Plus is pretty good.
Dude, they just freaking came up with a spew of freaking new things like recently. I know so for those of you guys who don't really care for like what's it called? Marvel or Star Wars, they came up with they put up some very classic holiday movies and shorts on their thing recently. And when I was going through it, because you know how the holiday season comes and all the streaming apps like to put like a holiday section, and you could just scroll on what's on there. Dude, every single one of them was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna be here forever watching these things. More than 6 hours, Mr. Downey. It's nuts. But Disney just put up some new stuff. And then if you guys haven't seen that new Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, it's pretty good. It's short and you feel like it should have been longer. It should have been a movie. But it's good. I thought it was good. And they explain a couple things in there too. So yeah, why do you say Disney sucks? I think he's just making fun of me. I think so, because he knows I like Disney. You like my holiday beard that I'm trying to grow?
What is that?
What is that? Dude, it's like patches. You know how this grows? Have you seen the movie Hunger Games?
No.
Whatever it is. One of the characters, he has his beard that kind of goes out like this. I think it's in the first one. It goes out like this. Dude, mine does the exact same thing. Look at this. And it's not like here, like I got hair. It's just super patchy and thin. But like I have like a yeah, I can't get to the next level like you, dude. I can't make it grow like that. Any tips and tricks?
I have some products I can send you.
I don't want shiny skin. Like, is it gonna make it grow?
Well, I have growth oil. You want growth oil? I'll send you some growth oil.
Couple grays.
So I have one last article. It's not streaming related, but this is something that came out yesterday, and I thought it was something interesting that we could talk about. It is technologically related.
Technological.
So, yeah. You shut up, Slang. You shut your face. Just to throw it out there, if anyone is clicking on my Telegram link and it's not working, then I need your username to unblock you from the channel, because anybody who joins is asked to add a profile picture, and if you don't, then you're automatically removed. So if that has happened, then I just need your username to fix it. Are you done laughing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done laughing.
All right, let's see what you think about the last article of the day.
Where am I looking at? Where am I looking at? Here we go. Elon Musk. Somebody made a comment about Elon Musk too. Rolling Elon Musk for president or Canada Prime Minister. So Neuralink, Elon Musk's secretive brain chip company, could begin human trials in 6 months. Dude, it's funny that you mentioned this, because I have a task for my Alexa device that I say good morning, and she tells me the news. She tells me the weather. She tells me like all kinds of stuff. And this came up. They said Elon Musk to test these out pretty soon.
Well, originally back in April, he made a tweet saying that human trials would be done before the end of this year. So now this came out yesterday saying that we're within 6 months of it actually happening.
That's interesting. So from my understanding, it's supposed to be put in the brain, and it's supposed to help people with like their speech, like if they have some kind of speech or mobility or something, it's supposed to like medically help them, from what my understanding was.
Well, it's been tested on monkeys. They've been testing on monkeys using the implanted brain chips to type out sentences like "Welcome to Show and Tell" and "Can I please have snacks?" So the monkeys have been able to communicate that they're hungry and that they want to show them something, like their banana.
Look, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
The experiments were performed on 6 monkeys, Musk said, clarifying that they don't actually know how to spell. Instead, they moved a mouse with their hands to arrange the pre-written words in the right order. Oh, I mean, that makes more sense. The monkeys actually enjoyed doing the demos, and they did get a banana smoothie, and it's kind of a fun game, he said. We care a great deal about animal welfare.
Yeah, but
So
so
this is
what?
the actual picture. Yes. It's like an Android keyboard.
So what is it though? What were they trying to get them to do? Like, yes, they tried it on monkeys, and they're testing it out to make sure it works. But what is their, for one, what is the goal with the monkey? So that way they could move forward. Like, did they break the monkey's back or something and try to do a surgery and fix it and then put a thing in there? Like what's the purpose of this thing?
The same technology can eventually allow quadriplegics to access a mouse and a keyboard. Someone who has no other interface with the outside world would be able to control their phone better than someone who has working hands. He's saying you can control your cellular device, which is your smart technology device that's connected to your thumbs, better than somebody that actually had a use of their thumbs.
Right. So what do they do with the monkey? They made him a quadriplegic and put this thing in his brain to see if it works.
Oh my God. No.
That's how you test this crap. So what they do, they say, hey, this monkey doesn't know how to do complete sentence, like, because they can grab a mouse. They've taught monkeys.
Yeah, that's true.
Sign.
Like, I don't understand. That's a good point, because they could do this without the implant in their head. They could rearrange letters. Monkeys are.
They're sign and everything. You know, they could throw gang signs.
Right. Like, you've seen King Kong. He can destroy a whole city for a woman.
So that's what I'm saying. If they could throw gang signs already, then why the hell? Why? Like, why did they grab a monkey that's injured or that has some kind of like disability of some sort, and this helped fix it?
It says currently the implant takes the form of an implantable, cosmetically invisible device embedded within the skull. The device, called a link, is about the size and shape of a quarter. Connected to it is numerous micron scale threads loaded with electrons surgically implanted into regions of the brain responsible for movement. Holy shit. To implant the threads, Musk's company developed a robot to perform the surgery. A live demo of the robot performing the surgery was shown in the event. Well, shit. Welcome to the Matrix. Doesn't that give you a Matrix vibe?
Well, that's yes, but these robot surgery things is something that's been going on for a while, but people with like paralysis and like, so I've taken care of quadriplegics before. I've helped quadriplegics before with several things that they cannot do. They're smart up here, but they just can't grab stuff. And some of them get creative. Some of them get creative where they can hold it and they could just drop their thumb to click and text. I've seen that. I've been with somebody that has been able to do that. This is supposed to make it where they could actually grab, like they actually have like control again, which means they're trying to send those signals, those electrical signals right back down your spine to whatever it is with their hands. But how are they actually testing this on somebody? You know what I mean? Like if like the monkey has to be quadriplegic or has to have some kind of disability or something. And I don't know, man. This is how the Green Goblin was born in Spider-Man.
Whoa. Or what
It's
about
like-
Dr. Octavius?
Yeah, this is how we get supervillains.
I don't understand what this did for the monkey. I really don't. The monkeys actually enjoy doing the game. What I need to. Okay, hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's almost like they have to find a monkey that has a disability, or they have to perform a disability,
6 monkeys.
meaning breaking the monkey's back or making the monkey a quadriplegic. And once they've confirmed, yes, the monkey is a quadriplegic, then
Oh,
they say,
hold
"Let's
on.
throw the chip in."
They moved a mouse with their mind. So they're not actually physically touching the mouse.
Ah.
That's what I missed. Instead, they moved a mouse. Here, I'll zoom in so you can see it better.
I can see it. Go back. Because when you zoom in, it looks all like,
No, it's not bad. You can see that, right?
yeah, it looks, yeah, this is down a little bit. Down, boy, down.
That good?
A little more. Like two
Okay.
more. Right there. That's good.
Okay. The experiments were performed on 6 monkeys, must clarify that they don't actually know how to spell. Instead, they moved a mouse with their mind to arrange pre-written words in the right order. So that's what I missed. So they weren't physically using a mouse. So these guys are sitting in a chair, looking at a screen, and they're rearranging the words with their mind.
Red Lantern says it's like the Force. That's BS. Okay. So you would have to have.
Well, it's saying that you could interact with your cell phone with your mind.
Right.
Like you wouldn't have to scroll with your thumb. You could just be like, ha, and it scrolls.
So there was. What's his name? Hawkins? Robert Hawkins? Is that his name?
Hawkins, yes. I don't
What's
know
his
about
first
Robert,
name?
but I can't remember his first name now.
Hold on, I'm looking him up real quick. Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah.
Or
that's it.
Hawking. Stephen Hawking. So, as we know, he was in a wheelchair and he couldn't move at all. Stephen Hawkins, thank you. Very, very smart guy. And there was a theory that he had a long time ago about using your mind to control I forgot how he mentioned it, like digital real estate or digital something, whatever the word was he used. And because we have electrical signals within our brains that move through our bodies, that it's possible to send some kind of electrical signal through thoughts. The only way I could see that happening, again, this is like freaking supervillain type shit that gone wrong. The only way I could see that happening is if the implant gets put in your head, something has to be installed on your computer, like a software or your app on your phone. Something needs to be installed or plugged in that makes it talk to this, whatever that is.
And at that point, we would actually be considered cyborgs. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Because a cyborg is essentially made up of organic and mechanical parts.
Can I jailbreak my Neuralink?
Can you put Cody on it? Oh, I said the word. I'm sorry.
Well, you don't have to. You just look at your computer and just think about it. It just pops up. Yeah, I don't know. That's super interesting to see that, and super cool if you can make that happen. Like again,
Do you know how fast a cybernetic Neuralink person could cuss you off as a keyboard warrior?
Yeah, it's it'll be like Eminem when he's rapping fast. I said him. Yeah, close my eyes and I'm watching the P Hub, the prawn. You would. I know Cyclone would wherever he's at. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I remember days. Remember years ago, people were saying that 5G was going to fry our brains.
Oh yeah. And that's why we had COVID, so they could go around and install all the towers.
Yeah. So and then you know, when there's aliens, people like to put that ceramic foil over their head. We did an episode where you actually threw one over your head.
That episode came out. That was a funny episode.
I'm kind of curious. How does that work with like microwaves?
you turn on the microwave, you fry your brain. Jeez.
Dude, imagine you just pop out.
God.
Like radio waves, dude, X-rays. You know, you're like, oh, I need to go get my X-ray, and this plant just flies out of your head.
But I feel like if I got Neuralink, then YouTube's algorithm would like me better because I would also be part of Skynet.
Yeah. I have questions. How the hell is this supposed to work? By the way, if anybody is interested, the PS, I know people are trying to get the PS5 still. Amazon just dropped a link on PS5 Horizon Forbidden pre-orders. So if you guys are looking for that, head over to Amazon and get your PS5 still. I know holidays are coming. People want to get surprises. So there you go. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Like I have questions about X-rays, radio waves, cell phone waves, microwaves, sun rays, waves. Like all the new tech waves, like whatever all these invisible waves are around us. Like how is that? And I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, no, this is going to be 3D printed where there's nothing that will affect like magnetic but like I don't know, like we've already talked about 5G jacking up your brain. There's like so many things that we've talked about, so adding something in your head, yeah, dude, I don't know, man. It's a crazy concept that has been talked about for a long time, and it's starting to come to light. Right. It's scary.
So for all of you movie lovers, sci-fi movie lovers, I'm going to end this with a recommendation that's related to this topic. I want everybody, if you haven't seen the movie The Upgrade, go check it out and leave me a comment in the section below, right? Is there any relation that you can see what's going on with Neuralink, potentially the sci-fi movie called The Upgrade? Have you seen The Upgrade?
No.
It came out in 2018.
Upgrade. The only Upgrade I know is the movie called Idiocracy.
It's a very interesting movie. It was actually a really good movie.
I'll need to check it out soon. Faux show.
And then 619 says The Lawnmower Man is the same thing. So go check out Lawnmower Man too. When did The Lawnmower Man come out?
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, with all that being said, as we're putting it out, yeah, Gene, Elon Musk wants control puppets for sure. 1992 on that lawnmower. Okay. Yeah, with all that being said, hope you guys appreciate today's episode. The soccer game is about to start, so I got to go watch that stuff down. Yeah, always appreciate you guys coming. There's gonna be some more episodes coming soon. You never know who's gonna be here, and with all the crap that we're gonna be talking about, like usual. I know I took some of your lines, whatever. Calm down. But always appreciate you guys coming by.
Ruining my feng shui.
Jeremy says, hey, all looks like I'll have to watch the replay. Yeah, a little late. That's all right. But yeah, always appreciate you guys coming down. stay safe during the holidays, guys. Like every year. I know I say this, but I mean it. Just real quick, just want to share something. I don't want to mention names or not mention like sources or nothing like that. But I had a subscriber that recently passed, and he's bought like devices from me, and we've talked back and forth, and a friend of him and me talked back and forth also. Randomly found the person passed, just going through some mental things. If you have any friends out there, sometimes this time of year makes it really hard for people, like much harder, because of there's memories, there's milestones, there's certain things, and it's usually really hard for some people during the holidays, even though it's meant to be a happy time of year. Sometimes these happy times when some people are no longer here make it harder for people. So if you know anybody out there that's going through something, if you know anybody out there that is just struggling, if they had any lost ones or whatever, check in on them. Just make sure that they know that you're there. Be there for the person. I know I didn't want to end it on a sad note, but I wanted to be sure I did say that, because this is the time of year of uncertainty, and as much as we like to get in our cars happily with our family to go visit whoever we are, we always see those stories in the news of tragic something. So if you know anybody that's going through something, reach out, shoot them a text, call them, email, snail mail, send them a card, whatever it is, just let them know that you're there. And just look out for each other, watch out for each other. So, okay, that's all I got.
Yeah, with the
Matrix.
With that being said, thank you guys for watching, listening, interacting with us, comments, likes, subscribing, turning on the notification bell, and the donations that we've had during this live stream. We appreciate each and every one of you guys, and make sure that you're also leaving those comments or reviews so other people like yourself can find the content that you enjoy. Make sure that you also turn on those notification icons so that you can stay up to date with all the latest and greatest videos, podcasts, notifications from beyond the streams, because you never know where the conversation is going to go or who we're going to have on. And until next time, we'll see you in Zion.
Peace out.